still incredibly close. Binks right now on his way to the first round win. Link is trying to catch up. Full speed section coming in, so a lot of speed has to be built up here to keep that first place for Binks. Link is trying to close in a little bit here with a better speed slide. He could be overtaking Binks, but Binks goes to the inside line, and it seems like no, Link indeed is able to snipe Binks here in the end.
Can't stand a chance, but Sera with a mistake. What was that? I think that was a no side or something. But now the ramp cut is coming in. And hello, where is Binks coming from? Are you kidding me? So Binks right now in first with a ludicrous of a ramp cut here. So he will move up to first place, and this will be a free 10-pointer for Binks because look at his speed. Aurel can't stand a chance, and Aurel only with second place in this round. Then we have Xera
going for the inside line, and oh my god, it is Binks still on the lead, and Link and Xera are just on 6 points battle right now. But the ramp cut is gonna determine most of this, and Binks just get it really nicely as Link jumps pretty high, but even that doesn't really matter, it seems, as he's getting closer and closer to his teammate or opponent in this match actually. Link going for the SD. Is that going to be enough for 6 points, or will Xera get ahead of him? Yeah, he will be ahead of him at the end.
Oh my god.
But Binks with a really nice time here. What is going on?
Oh my god, Binks. You are really surprising me in this match. I mean, of course, I was saying that he is most likely to be out, but of course he's playing outstandingly. And just when I Binks, because he's actually can grant himself that first place. But look at the speed from Binks and this ramp cut. What was this risk by Binks? Look at his speed. He's actually coming closer towards his PB. He's playing out of his mind. So Binks with yet another 10-pointer. What a performance by Binks. And guys, we have a new leader of the race, and this is none other than Binks. What a performance. A 106.81. Are you kidding me? What is this performance? On this map, this is a ludicrous performance by Binks, and this looks like it. And what a great time. Will he clock in a 106.60? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Binks?
For him, because he really needs to win to lock in the actual win in the semi-final here. But it is always Aurel coming so more like closing the gap in one turn every time. Actually, it is pretty insane how good Aurel's turn is just after the full speed part.
Oh, Binks!
Oh, but this is so tricky though, and it is Binks falling in this what the poles or whatever they are called. And now Link is on his own right now. 10 points to his name means he wins. So, and he is already 0.15 ahead of everybody else. Aurel and Xera need to push it to deny Link this win, otherwise Link is oh my god, what is going on? Aurel's insane and the Link is struggling and Link got sniped.
No way! No way!
The win. He gets 10 points and wins the semi-final. What is this end?
Are you kidding me? From my perspective, it looked like that Aurel has won because I spectated him. But it is Link winning because he just finished more to the left. So he could just play the risky game because he has at least one more finalist attempt after that to work with. But look at this speed from Binks. He wants to close it out now. Binks with a lot of speed compared towards Aurel. Only Xera's in the mix, but Xera comes back with a lot of speed. But I think it is not enough. But let's follow Xera here. He comes closer and closer. Look at this. Xera with more speed. But Binks opting for that inside approach. Xera or Binks. But it is Binks qualifying for the grand final. What a performance by Binks. GG.
One ahead of Coco, and Vulnera is now closing in on Coco a little bit here. But here comes the attack by Vulnera. Nice amount of speed. Coco is being overtaken right now for that second place. And it's looking good for Vulnera, but there's not enough yet to catch Gwen. As Coco is now on his way to get back into that second place. Nice inside line by him, but will he have the speed in this full speed section? We will see that coming into the uphill. Vulnera has more speed. Coco struggling a little bit, but a little bit of a bump. And he has to let go of the 6 points. As Gwen is on an insane time.
As a consequence, so he comes closer towards Taurus, but this part is decisive now. Who will get it back? No one will get it, but it's Vulnera chasing Taurus here and Coco chasing Gwen. So this is a chasing game here for first or third place. And it is actually Vulnera who will overtake Taurus here in the end. Look at this. So Vulnera up now to P3, but it will be Gwen with another bang of a time. Oh my.
Yo!
This guy is improving every round. It was a 1 minute point 17, a 1 minute point 11, now a after that 1 minute point 1, and now a 59.99. What is this guy doing? Are you kidding me? What a time. But Coco again in the lead, but not the best approach for him, so he's losing it. And now we go into the full switching section with Gwen, Vulnera, and Turris in your top 3. Turris with a good amount of speed. He could come closer towards Gwen, but Gwen looking to break the streak here of his 3 cursed rounds. And Gwen will take the first place, but who will get second? It will be Turris with 1,000 ahead of Vulnera. Oh my god, it didn't look that close, but Turris will stay ahead. It's not cold yet, and now we will have the ramp cut. It is super close. Who will get it the best? Vulnera! Are you kidding me? What was this ramp cut? Oh my god, top 10 illegal ramp cuts here, but it's still super close. What? Oh my god, who's gonna take it? Coco, Vulnera, or Gwen? Who will it be? 5,000 between the players, but it will be Coco in first with a 106.74. What a time. Vulnera over Gwen. What a great round here. Oh man.
Wow, for a second there, I really thought from there Coco lose his advantage towards the end of the map, so it might happen once again. Coco looking good so far though, as he is still 0.16 ahead, but here comes Gwen. Third section has been ended, and we know how good Gwen can be on this. And here he comes, Coco completely struggling and messing everything up here in the third section. And Gwen really just saying thank you right now, as he's already 0.4 ahead of his closest opponent. Gwen is on his way to the grand final. A little bit of an anticlimactic, but insane time, by the way. And just a good performance by Gwen, deserved grand finalist.
So he is still in the lead, but nothing is set in stone. Vulnera comes back with a good line here. As you can see, he's coming a tiny tad closer, 12,000 to that CP. But Vulnera is going for the attack, but with a mistake there. So Coco will move into the grand final. If he survives this ending, he only has to cope 2 more turns. Looking good for Coco. And Coco will make it. The speed check is remaining. And Coco will accompany Gwen, Binks, and Link to the grand final. GG. Right now, having the first place. Link with a very good line. Look at this, overtaking Gwen in this section. So this is looking good here for Gwen so far, but also for Link, who has a little bit more speed in this section. So this could be all decided in the ending. Gwen goes a little bit more inside, so he has still the lead. Goes for this additional speed slide. Oh, but this will be impossible to call for this ending. Oh my god, who will it be? Gwen with more speed, but Link with the inside line. And it will be actually, oh my god, Link in first with 1 minute 04. What a time, 11,000 of a second. And this is how we start the grand final of the French Championship. Yeah, into contact with Link and Gwen, but they will declare it under themselves again, going into that full speed section. Gwen with a lot of speed in, as well as Link. So all in the ending again, but this time Gwen has the upper hand, but Link with the inside approach, but risking it too much, and therefore it will be Binks overtaking him as well. And it is Gwen dropping a 59.94. Are you kidding me? Slide in this section, but Gwen is marching through it again. 1,500 of a lead over Coco, but hello, Coco with a good line here and comes close up to a more inside approach, but Gwen with the better trajectory here again, so he will have a tiny tad more speed, but one car length is tearing those players apart. Coco with the inside line, and Coco will grant himself the first 10-pointer with a 1 minute .03. What a time, but what a great comeback there from Coco, and Gwen will get sniped again, and it's 0.1 of a second. Link coming back closer. Coco, in the meantime, has made a mistake, but Link will be in second, or will he? Yes, he will. Gwen in first with an... oh my god. With a 59.91. What a time by Gwen. And also Link is getting second with a 59.96. What are those times? Are you kidding me? Speed compared towards that Game Ward player. Who will take that second place? Will it be Coco or Gwen? Coco with a tiny tad more speed, but it won't be sufficient, so Gwen will stay ahead, and Binks with a 56.91 in first place. But what a great round. Coco almost has overtaken Gwen there in the end, but it was. And also Gwen wants to have a saying, so it's all in the ending now between Link, Binks, and Gwen. Gwen with more speed, as it seems. Who will it be? Oh my god, it is actually Gwen, because he has cut the ending. I can't believe it. What a risk from Gwen. From that, but Binks with a more inside approach will come closer. Who will have more speed? Binks with a good approach here, as well as Coco. Where is he coming from? Who will it be? It will be Coco in first with a 59.09. Link in second, and then Binks in third. And Coco winning the second consecutive round in a row. So this could be the comeback here for the O-Serve player. And this will put him to 78 points. So great job there from Coco. PB pace 0.1 ahead of his PB. So this is looking like a ludicrous performance by Gwen. But there we have Coco as well, who's risking it for the biscuit. And it's actually Gwen with the DNF. And Coco now up into the lead. But he's battling it out with Bings, who is right now in 4th place with only 81 points. So he's also in dire need. And this could put Coco up to 100 points. And yes, he will win this round. What a great time. 58.98 by Coco. Good on his part. And Gwen won't win this round. DNF for him. And this Coco again in first. Are you kidding me? So Coco could actually clinch it on this map. I can't believe it. What am I witnessing right now? Link is too far behind to have a saying. Coco is pressurized by him. Nonetheless, 0.35 of a second to work with for Coco. But Link making the additional mistake. And also Binks is overtaking him. And Coco can move up to 120 points. And is only one victory away of the finalist mode. So what is this, man? Coco playing out of his mind on this track, and he will clock in another 102.94. What a great time and what a performance by Coco. This Coco in first place, and he is just marching through here as we see Link going for this super risk here. Now we have all of the 3 players who could potentially take that first place in the top 3. But it is Coco extending his lead to 0.1 of a second. Link with a more inside approach goes for the attack, but Coco with more speed. And Coco will remain in the lead. But Link goes for so many risks. Coco is getting pressurized now. Bad approach for him, and it is Link up in the lead. Oh, back and forth here in this section. But also it is Gwen in the mix. And also Coco, who will it take? Who will take it? Link in the lead. Coco, Gwen. Oh my god, this is impossible to call. Link with a good section as well as Gwen. Gwen can risk it. Who will it be? It will be Gwen who will take it. What the fuck was this ending? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. So this could be another 102 time. Link too far away to have a saying, and he's pushing it. Link is pushing it. Coco, however, with a good trajectory in this turn. So it could be Coco who grant himself this 125 euro. But Link coming back strong. And also Binks. Are you kidding me? But Coco will stay ahead. And Coco is your second place. Is in your second place. GG. What a comeback from Coco. Link dropping like a fly. And is now in finalist.